And
Right.
hello there, dear viewers. It is the DOUG here once again, and we are back for NFL Week 12 and Ncaa Football Week 13 of the 2024-2025. And it might be good if I actually turn down my fucking cell phone. Again, I run a rinky-dink. Again, this channel is run by people who work for WCW in the year 2000. But I am the DOUG. Of course, with us tonight, we have everyone's favorite sad 49er fan in Dave.
Yeah, sad.
Yo.
And we have everyone's favorite Giants fan, Rosie the Robot. Now, of course, before we get to me singing, we gotta go recap of last week and do the standings as well. So, in college last week, UCLA lost to Washington. Arizona destroyed Houston. North Carolina beat Wake Forest. JMU beat Old Dominion. Air Force shocked the world and beat Oregon State. And Navy got destroyed by Tulane. So I went 2-4 this week in college and 45-33 for the season. Dave, how'd you do in college?
I did 1-4-2. The only two I got wrong was the UCLA and the Navy. So 41-33. I do better in college than fucking NFL.
Yeah, that's funny. As far as for the NFL this past week, Eagles bumped the Redskins rookie back to earth as the Eagles got a W there. You know, it took them the fourth quarter waking up in the fourth quarter. Steelers beat the Ravens in a good defensive battle. The Lions got arrested for committing a crime against Jacksonville in the end to the Rams. The Saints easily destroyed the Browns. The Jets did Jets things and blew a game against the Colts. We will be talking about the Jets later. Vikings handled their business with the Titans. Dolphins put the Raiders closer to a top 5 pick. Packers made the Bears their bitch, and we got to talk about Chicago because they filed another complaint and want the NFL to reverse the decision. Broncos defense holds the Falcons at bay, and the Falcons defense lets Bo Nix look like a star. 49ers let the Seahawks fly by on the last 20 seconds to cost them a game. The Bills became America's hero on Sunday, beating the Chiefs, showing that we can coexist, we can have peace on earth. Christmas will be good for everybody because Patrick Mahomes cried and Taylor Swift cried. It was a good day. The Bengals unfortunately made Joe Burrow cry because he's having probably the best season of his life. Unfortunately, the Bengals defense, well, we need Inspector Gadget or Watto to show up to find him.
The Bengals. Oh, sorry.
And then on Monday, no surprise here, Dallas lost because we had 3 more injuries to our offensive line, one being Zach Martin. 2, Cooper Rush had to throw for almost 60 passes, which I don't care who you are. If your quarterback's throwing the ball 60 times, you ain't winning shit. And the defense couldn't stop anything again. So, yep. I went 8-6. Dave, how'd you do? And
I won 8-5.
That doesn't add up.
Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3,
we had 14
4, 5,
games,
6,
so it'd be
7,
8-6.
8. Oh, 8-6. Yeah.
All right. And Tazik, Rosie, you guys remember your record for this week by any chance? For week 11?
No.
Fair enough.
I know I lost a lot of games.
Yo, can we talk about the fucking stadium? Why
Not
is it
yet,
falling down?
not yet, because I have to do the one thing I said I would do, if I don't pick my Cowboys to win anymore. And that is, of course, sing.
Twice, don't...
I gotta sing if they win.
Oh, that's right, yeah. Alright.
I just gotta pull up the video on my phone, so give me 1 second. You wouldn't believe how hard this song is, because this song is about a 5-minute song, so I apologize in advance. But hey, this is my punishment I give to you guys. Even when I don't pick my boys, I'm still going to honor that code. Yeah! Whoa! Do 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 do. Of course, we know Friday is Mama vs. Capcom collection day physical. I got a choice to make. It's easy as can be. I want to see a lot of faces, but only one for me. I want to impress you, baby, from across the screen. Put on my Sunday best. Call me the War Machine. It's your way I'm looking. I'm like, right, you are duking, yeah, you caught my eye, and now I've got to try to get you, baby, on my side. I want to take you for a ride. Do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do. I want to take you for a ride. Do-do-do-do-do. It's plain to see this ain't a game to me, but baby, you're my destiny. I wanna take you, I wanna take you for. Oh, it's Marvel, baby, where's your curly stash? I walk you harder than a button mash. It's evil moment number 37. Give you that touch of death until you're up in heaven. This ain't a game to me, baby. It's only you that can save me. Yeah, you caught my eye. Now I've got to try to get you, baby, on my side. I want to take you for a ride. I want to take you for a ride. It's plain to say this ain't a game to me, but baby, you're my destiny. I want to take you, I want to take you for a ride. Now we're just going to skip a bit. Well, we're not done yet. We still got a few more lyrics to go. I said this was a long song, but I'm skipping the instrumental part to get to the end of it, so you're thankful. You don't have to hear me play the trumpet. But once the game is done... No, I am singing the whole thing, but there's like a minute part where there's no words.
Well, that's what you go improvise.
Yeah, I'm not improvising because I would want to name every character, and then you guys would be like, who's Cable? Who's Cyclops? Who's Ken Masters?
Cultured?
Huh?
I said some of us are actually cultured. I know who them characters are.
Do you know? Okay, anyway. Well, I'll still be your player one, 'cause I will fight with all my might, but we only got so many lives. Oh, I want to take you for a ride. I want to take you for a ride. It's plain to see this ain't a game to me, but baby, you're my destiny. I want to take you, I want to take you for a ride. Yeah! There we go. By the way, I will be streaming a lot of that game on Friday, so get ready to see my team of Juggernaut, Cable, and M. Bison, you sons of bitches. But back to the football show. Of course, let's talk about a few things that happened this past week. But, of course, the big one. The Giants. Good Lord, Aaron Rodgers. You might set the record for most stupidity moves of a quarterback in history. Because when Peyton Manning went to the Broncos, they made it to 2 Super Bowls and won one. When Tom Brady went to the Buccaneers, they won a Super Bowl. When Joe Montana, you know who that is, Dave, right?
Yeah, I know who that is. He went
to the Chiefs. He got him to the AFC Championship. That's pretty good. What has Aaron Rodgers done, folks? Drunk some fucking water, hide in a cave like a bitch, throw his wide receivers under the bus, got his head coach fired, the GM got fired today, so, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time of year again. Who do we blame? Who does Aaron Rodgers blame this week? Does he
Do you know why he got? You know why Dion got fired? Did you read the report on that?
I did.
Benched September, and he cried about that.
The owner wanted Rodgers benched after the Bronco game. That didn't happen. But I'm going to say this. Aaron Rodgers is probably done with New York after this. There's rumors that he might go to Minnesota, which I think that would be hilarious because that's what Brett Favre did.
And then 20 years later, welfare charges.
Maybe. But Mosey's dealing with the baby. Also, Getting to the Giants news, because this is interesting. We talked about it last week a bit. That Danny Jones has been benched. Oh, but before we continue, Tasik, who do you think Rodgers is going to blame this week?
Fans in that CG2.
Well, there's one highlight, though, and the good thing is the Jets are... But instead of playing Drew Lock, who you guys paid about, I think it was $16 million to be the backup, you instead go to the third-string quarterback and are going to start Tony this week. Drew Lock is very upset because he's like, I was paid this kind of money to be the backup to, if ever Drew, to be the starting quarterback if Danny Dimes got benched. He is not happy, so that's causing some locker room issues. And also, they also did Danny Dimes dirty because he's not the third-string quarterback. He is actually the fourth-string quarterback. He's actually behind the emergency quarterback now. So, I'm like, why would you even have him suit up then? Or even anticipate in practice if you're just going to make him the fourth-string quarterback? To me, a little unfair. I get why they're doing it to save money, but it's just annoying, unfortunately. I hate it. Anybody else got any news of... Oh, yeah, the Cowboy situation. Yeah, I don't know why there were metal pieces falling from the stadium. I think the stadium literally just gave up on Dallas at this point. That, or it was like it was so bored because of the Mike Tyson, Jake Paul fight that it's like, I don't want to sit through a murder after sitting through boredom. I'm just going to collapse.
Yeah, but anyway, did you get my thing? I sent you a picture of the head coach.
I did, and I had to look up who what movie that was from, because I'm like, I know that's Al Bundy, but it's not Al Bundy.
No, not that one. The job application for the head coach for the Bengals and the other one.
Oh, the Bengals. I didn't see the Bengals one.
Do y'all want to help? You all want to pitch in and be a coach and defense coach?
I don't want to coach. I don't want to coach the Bengals. No.
We just get rid of. We just keep Joe Burrow and get the rest of them. We'll hire Al Bundy as the coach for Dallas Cowboys. We'll hire Al Bundy. He could be running back because quarterback.
He's making a Little Giants movie pun, I think. All right. We do got one more thing to talk about that's important, but we're going to get to that in a minute because it's time for the standings. All right, in last place, still in the basement. Dave, you're close. You're 94 and 72.
It's not cold out no more, so it's nice and sunny out.
Yeah, it's nice and sunny, but you're still getting haunted by the ghost sucking your dick in the shadows. After that, we have a tie for fourth as Corey and Tasik are both 96 and 70.
Let's go, Corey.
After that, Rosie's in third place at 104.62. I'm in second place at 105.61. Thank you, Buffalo. And then Travis is in the lead at 109.57. So we'll have to see how we do this week. But, as many of you know, it was announced today that 25 of the Modern Era players were named as semifinalists for the Pro Football Hall of Fame class of next year. At least 4 to 8 will be selected. Now, here is the list of so far who has a chance to go in this year. Eli Manning, Luke K. I'm not even tonight. Kuechly, thank you.
Luke Kuechly.
Stephen A. Smith Sr., Earl Thomas, Adam Vinatieri, Jared Allen, Taylor Shrugs, Antonio Gates, Marshall Yandel. God, I'm so bad at pronouncing names on occasions. James Harris and Vincent Wilfork, Willie Anderson, Troy Holt, Aquan Baldwin, Reggie Wayne, Jahar Evans, Rodney Harrison, and cornerback Eric Allen, Robert Mathis, Fred Taylor, Hines Ward, Ricky Waters, Richmond Webb, Steve Steve W.
What do you
and Darren Woodson. Those are the players who have a chance to go into the Hall of Fame. At least 4 to 8 will go in. Personally, if my
Eli gotta go in. He's on first round. He's automatic first round, right?
I would think so. I think Eli Manning's going to go in because he did beat the Patriots twice in the Super Bowl and stopped them from.
Kicker.
Adam Vinatieri will probably go in as well.
Patriots. That the Patriots or that the Colts kicker?
He played for both. Right?
Okay.
I think Stephen Smith Sr. will probably go in, but probably not a first round. But again, we'll have to see how it goes. But that was a big important.
Marshall Yanda, he played for Ravens with Joe Flacco and shit.
That he did. All right, getting to the college games now. If we have for this week, aka Rosie's not going to say anything.
Nope.
I gotta write down this shit.
Because we know Tasek will.
Me too.
And we know Dave will. So the first game we have for college this week is UNLV versus San Jose State.
What's his team now?
I have UNLV making that one. Getting that W there. Dave? UNLV versus San Jose State.
I don't know. I'll do University of Austin.
That's actually UNLV's. Yeah, you got that right. Tasek, what about you? UNLV or San Jose State?
San Jose State.
All right, I'm alone on that one. Up next, a game that worries me immensely. Notre Dame against Army. If Notre Dame loses this, they are out of the playoff. If Army loses this, they can still make the playoff, but I think they would have to win out to win the conference and hope Boise State takes a fall. But you know who I'm picking. I'm picking my Fighting Irish, baby, because ever since we had that punch in the mouth by Northern, they want Notre Dame in the playoff because, you know, it's like, oh, they don't have to, they get to set their own schedule because they don't have a conference. I'm like, yeah, that's what hurts us. We don't have a conference championship. We have to pretty much only have one loss in our record.
I'm so confused. How can they play for the A? How can they play against mostly ACC teams?
That's because they play. They're in the ACC and everything else, but football. Because if they joined a conference in football, they would actually lose a lot of money because then they couldn't be on NBC. Because they have a contract with. Pretty much same with UConn and UMass. They actually make more money by not being in a conference.
Because Syracuse's biggest rivalry besides Duke, North Carolina is the Fighting Irises. I'm like,
yep. But I got Notre Dame. Tasek, what about you? Army or Notre Dame?
Give me Army.
Army, yeah. And Dave?
Notre Dame. Notre
Dame.
Right.
Up next, USC versus UCLA.
Oh, man.
AKA crap. Who wants to go first?
I got USC.
Oh, USC and UCLA?
Yep.
Give me UCLA.
One for UCLA. Dave?
I got USC.
And I do as well. The Trojans are just a little better, but to be honest, I think you would have an easier time basting your own turkey in the kitchen than watching this game. Yes, I meant that as a dirty joke.
Games,
no, next week. 12 college next week will be for 12 games. The normal 6 this time. Fresno State versus Colorado State. I got Fresno State.
Fresno.
All right, and Colorado. Up next, Syracuse versus UConn. Tasek?
Oh, man, that's
Syracuse.
Syracuse, all right. One for Syracuse. Dave, Syracuse or UConn?
That's a rivalry. That's a rivalry game too. I got my hometown.
Syracuse, and I got Syracuse as well. And then the last game we have for this week for college, Indiana against Ohio State. I got Indiana.
Oh God, this sucky ass game. Can both teams lose?
No, it's college. You know that doesn't happen.
Oh, I'm gonna be sick I'm gonna be sick. I got root for Ohio. I don't know, man. Oh man, this seems so. I gotta go Ohio. All
right, one for Ohio State.
Than Indiana.
Listen, guys, as much as I want to see Indiana win this, and it really would please my little heart to watch Indiana.
Me
win
too.
This,
Me too.
with the Buckeyes.
No.
Well, apparently I'm the only brave man here. I am taking Indiana.
Well, I'm still rooting for Indiana to win Michigan, and we play them next week, so I want to see them lose. So
I don't want to see Indiana lose. I want Indiana to shock the world. All right, now, of course,
these. I'm rooting for Indiana to win, but I got to root for.
You want to pick?
By the way.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm rooting for Indiana, but I'm picking Ohio State.
Fair enough. Now, of course, for next week, the college games, we have 12 college games. We're not picking them tonight. But the 12 games we have next week for college: Boise State, Oregon State, Liberty Sam Houston, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Miami of Ohio versus Bowling Green, Nebraska versus Iowa, JMU versus Marshall, Texas versus Texas A&M, Iowa State versus Kansas State, Florida versus Florida State, Virginia versus Virginia Tech, Ohio State versus Michigan, and Tennessee versus Vanderbilt.
Rivalry games all next week.
Yep. Now, before we continue, Dave, you will be giving me Travis's picks because you're in that chat with me and him. So,
yes,
you'll get his and I'll get Coy's tonight. So let's start. First game of this week tomorrow on Amazon Prime. It would be the Steelers on the road taking on the Browns. Browns kind of rebuilding. And then, oh, wait a minute! Before I forget. I forgot to do the most important thing for this video. What have we been talking about the last few weeks, everybody? The draft standings.
Oh, I thought yeah.
We have not talked about the draft standings yet. Just so. Here are the draft standings as of this week. The number 1 pick is to Jacksonville, followed by Tennessee, Cleveland, the Giants, and the Raiders rounding up the top 5. After that, it is New England, the Jets, the Panthers, the Cowboys, and the Saints running off the top 10. Now that that's done, now we can get to the game. Steelers and Browns. Steelers coming off an important win over the Baltimore Ravens. Cleveland at this point, I think they just want the season to be over with. It is in Cleveland. It is a rivalry game, and we know how these rivalry games go. Record doesn't usually matter. But Pittsburgh, to me, has too many weapons. Steelers win this game. Tasek, Steelers or the Browns?
Give me the Steelers.
All right. Dave, who do you and Travis have?
I got the Steelers, and he got... hold on. He got the Steelers.
All right, and Corey's got the Steelers as well. So, Rosie, are you joining us with the Pittsburgh love? Or are you going to be going Cleveland Rocks? Did we lose Rosie? Rosie, breaker.
Yo, it says your speaker not on, your microphone's not on. They keep the microphone is crossed out. And...
she must have muted herself. Okay, well. Rosie has Pittsburgh, because I have her picks in front of me as well. Moving on. Yes.
It keeps blinking on your screen. It keeps on the, you know how it's the party chat? It keeps showing your image, profile picture. It shows the microphone on, then off, then on, then on. Now it's saying it's off right now.
My microphone's not off.
No, it's blinking on and off on the screen.
I don't know why it's doing that.
Well, I can hear you, but let's continue.
Yeah. All right, Rosie, are you back? Guess not. All right, moving on. We're in Chicago next as the Bears take on the Vikings. Corey's got the Vikings. Rosie's got the Vikings. Dave, who do you and Travis have?
You know, Travis got the Vikings. You know what? I'm going to see the Bears in the upset.
Oh, wow. Bears for you. And Tasek, who do you have? Vikings or Bears?
You know, I usually wouldn't go with the dude that's in the basement, but I'm going to have to go with the dude that's in the basement.
All right, so you're taking the Bears.
Hopefully by a field goal.
Oh yeah, you mean the same field goal that got blocked last week, and then the Bears
The Bears
filed a
will
complaint
complain
saying that
about
the
it.
Packers cheated.
How did
Just
they cheat? I don't know.
That's what I want to. So just for
how
that
was
reason
Alex cheating?
alone, the Bears are being more petty than Cowboys fans are. That anytime they've lost now twice in the last 3 weeks, they want to make a complaint and have the NFL reverse the decision. Give me Minnesota.
I mean, Seth Rollins said he could curse of all the them crybabies that don't like the Bears.
Well, he's a crybaby, but anyway. And I know Nerosi's got Minnesota. Up next, we're heading to Indianapolis as the Colts, who got a surprising win last week over the Jets, welcome the deadly Detroit Lions, and oh my God.
Yeah, no, this is a murder death kill right here.
Colts, I give you congratulations for upsetting the Jets last week, but you ain't doing that to Detroit. I'm expecting this game to be over at halftime.
The only way to get they can win it, the Lions all get sick and like not play.
Exactly. Right? So I got Detroit. Corey's got Detroit. Rosie's got Detroit.
The Lions.
Travis has got the Lions. Well, no, wait a minute. We haven't heard from Tasic yet.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
What's the game?
Lions and Colts.
Give me the Colts.
Oh my God.
No.
Because I know Dave took the Lions. He's not insane. All right, up next we're going to Miami. Hopefully we'll see some hot women in some bikinis and seeing some titties jiggle.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's what we all want in life, isn't it? Of course, both teams kind of in that weird boat. New England's more in the boat of they probably just want to get the season over with to see what they're drafting. Miami, if they win out and get some help, they can make the playoffs after this bad stuff they had, which is surprising. I'm taking the Dolphins just because, it's New England. The Patriots don't really care at this point about the season. They're just happy to be here in the sense of, hey, we're not expected to be good. We're just seeing what we have going in the next year. So give me Miami. Dave, who do you and Travis have?
I got the Dolphins, and Travis got the Dolphins.
Alrighty, all right. Tasic? Dolphins or Patriots?
Give me the Patriots.
Oh, wow. Tasic sounded like, I'm going to go for the upset pick. Rosie has the Dolphins, and Corey has the Dolphins as well. Up next, it is the return of Mike Evans as the good old Buccaneers are in town to face the New York G-Men. Of course, we know the Giants are starting a new quarterback. Rumor has it their head coach's job is on the line for the rest of the season.
They're playing home. They're playing MetLife.
They are playing
in Florida.
They are playing in New York. But Mike Evans is making his return, and remember, the Bucs have looked good even without him. So you would think with Mike Evans back in the lineup, Tampa can right the ship and win a lot of these games. Make a playoff push or try to get in there. I'm taking the Buccaneers. Mike Evans is back. Bucs have played great. They've lost a lot of close games. I think, though, with Mike Evans back, a weapon that Baker Mayfield has missed. Tampa should win this game. I think, personally, the Giants, they are just starting all their second and third string guys at this point just to see who will be there the next year. And unfortunately, I do think the head coach, unless the Giants run the table and make the playoffs, I expect the head coach of the Giants to be fired. So give me Tampa Bay.
Me and Travis got the Bucs.
All right, so everyone's got Tampa so far. I didn't even get to ask everybody, but that's all right. Tasic said Tampa Bay. Corey has the Bucs. However, it is not a clean sweep, as Rosie is the only one taking the Giants. So, Rosie, if you're here, defend yourself. Why? Or have Aiden do it.
And don't give us a reason. That's my team. We need a reason why.
Yeah, that hasn't worked this year for almost any of us, has it?
Why are you saying me? I've convinced y'all to go to the Dirty Birds, and then we lost. Because y'all
You make
picked
Carla
us.
like he was a bitch.
No, it's the Cardinals. You usually try not to convince us. Speaking of that, Falcons, Bills, Bengals, Jags, Saints, and Jets have a bye this week, as a heads up. But she's got the Giants. Up next, Queen sweep across the board, unfortunately, for this one. By the way, this game will be on Fox in my area. I will not be watching it because I do not want to see my team get murdered. Cowboys on the road against Washington. Yes, I know some Cowboy fans have said, oh, we looked a little bit better on Monday. No, we didn't. We looked worse. Our quarterback threw for almost 60 times. You can't win with that shit. And I know everyone's like, oh, but
you guys scored 10 points.
Whoopee. Our defense can't hold anybody under 20. Skins, I know they looked bad the last 2 weeks, but, this is an easy game for them. Mike McCarthy, the idiot, has already said yesterday he is not benching any starters. He's going to have the starters continue playing, which I don't know why. There's nothing to play for. We're not running the fucking table. So for the second time in a week, no running attack. Cooper Rush is probably going to pass for another 60 times. CeeDee Lamb ain't going to do jack shit. Michael Parsons is just going to complain on his podcast that we're a good team. No, the fuck we're not. So shut up, Michael Parsons. Give me the Skins. Corey has got the Skins. Rosie's got the Skins. Dave, who do you and Travis have?
We both got the Redskins.
All right, so does that mean, does Tessic show the only hope in the darkness of light for the Cowboys, or does everyone take the Skins here?
I'm sorry, Doug. I'm about to go with the Cowboys.
Tell me you're kidding.
I'm not joking. I'm just going to pick the Cowboys. I hope they win.
Oh my God. You want me to sing 2 songs next week? That's what it is. Because remember, that's what happens now. If I pick the Cowboys to lose and they win, I have to sing 2 songs.
Yep.
Oh God, why do you hate me? All right, up next, it's the Chiefs and Panthers. Chiefs coming off the first loss of the year to the Bills. Panthers kind of just happy to be around. The rebuilding. Young does look good now, but it's the Chiefs. I don't see them losing back-to-back weeks.
That guy back, Isaiah Capucho, whatever, he's coming back too. The running back that broke his leg.
Yeah, I know who you mean.
He's coming back this week too.
So I'm taking Kansas City. Tasic, are you taking the Chiefs or the Panthers?
Give me the Panthers.
Oh, wow. Okay, why? Because you and Rosie both took the Panthers.
I know, they're starting to look good.
Okay. I would make a stupid bet, but the last time I did, it cost me, so I ain't doing that again.
You have an easy chance to win this one.
True. Dave, who do you and Travis have?
Travis has the Chiefs, and you know what? I used to live in Charlotte, so I've been to that stadium, garbage, nasty. Hot dogs like nasty, and I got sick from that shit. And Cam Newton was a little bitch. I hate Cam Newton. He didn't want to shake my hand because he didn't like me. Because I was wearing a 9 and his weird looking. But I'm going with Chiefs. Fuck Panthers. Fuck that. North Carolina garbage team.
Yeah, fuck North Carolina. Yeah, this is a North Carolina free zone. We like South Carolina.
I love North Carolina.
Oh, sorry.
My favorite person lives there. His name's Mystic.
Oh, it's not me, so that. And by the way, Coy has the Chiefs as well. Up next, the last 1 o'clock game. It is the Titans and Texans. Titans just rebuilding. Texans coming off a easy win over my Cowboys this past Monday. Oh, Rosie left, but I know she was having headset issues. But I've been going over your picks, Rosie, so no problem.
Yeah.
Corey's got Tennessee. Rosie has Houston. Um, Corey said he's taking Tennessee because it's kind of an upset pick here on that one. I got Tennessee. Tasik, what about you? Tennessee or Houston?
Yeah, give me Houston.
All right, and Dave
Wait, you
and
got Tennessee, Doug? What do you got? Why you Tennessee?
I meant to say
Why?
Texans. My bad. My
Oh,
bad.
I was about to say why? Give us a reason why
Oh,
we should
you
pick
have the
Tennessee.
Texans? Give me Tennessee.
Okay, I'm taking the Texans. Dave. Okay, so Tasik said nope. I'm going to take Tennessee just to fuck with Doug. Coy has
Sorry,
Tennessee.
I'm like, why did?
I
why
got.
did Doug pick Tennessee? They suck ass.
I meant to say Tasik, but no, because remember I coached
Yeah.
Tennessee after this.
Yeah.
But I got Texans. Dave, who do you and Travis
Me
have?
me and Travis got the Texans.
All right. Sorry for that little hiccup, guys. I'm on zero sleep. I've been up for 24 hours. God help me.
You're
I'm probably
good.
I'm probably
And
gonna
Cash
fall
too,
asleep on the
so it's-
Titans game coming up. Up next, it is the Raiders taking on the Broncos. Rosie has the Broncos.
The
Corey's
next game
picked his
one, man, I gotta
Raiders.
make a bet. with
So
Travis.
right now we're 1-1. I am taking Denver. That defense is no joke. And Bo Nix has played great football this year. He's not made a lot of mistakes. I do feel sad for the Raiders rookie tight end, though, because he's been playing great all year. He's just on a bad team. Tasik, Broncos or Raiders?
Him?
Give me the
Yeah,
Raiders.
Bowser. Oh, wow. Tasik going for every
Travis.
opposite pick of me and Travis. Because I'm just going to take a
Travis
guess.
has the.
Travis has the Broncos.
Yeah, I got
And
the
what-
Broncos too.
Like I said, me and Travis think a lot, way too much. Up next,
Look.
it is the 49ers against the Packers.
Yo,
Just-
Travis, I don't know if you're listening, but if the Packers beat my Niners, I'll switch my screenshot to a Packers picture for the rest of the year.
Oh, wow.
And if my 49ers win, you could buy me some chocolate to send it to me.
You may want to tell him that in the text. Rosie has Green Bay, and Corey has the 49ers. We know who Travis picked, and that's the Packers. Dave, just for sincerity's sake, tell us who you're picking. We know who it is, but
My Niners.
Niners.
The
So,
reason why, I don't know a reason.
you have no. You're hoping the injuries don't kill you. There's your reason.
Yeah.
Tastic, are you taking the Niners or the Packers?
Give me the bye week. Oh,
What?
pick. Give me the Packers.
All right. Well, Dave, I got some bad news. I'm siding with the Packers as well. Your Niners had too many injuries for my liking. And you blew a game against Seattle. I'm sorry. You guys should have won that game. What the fuck were you smoking,
I
defense?
know. But they're making fun of Nick Bosa injury though too.
That's
fucked
well,
up.
I'll tell you why that was happening when the stream's over.
Good.
I know.
I hope
I
he
know.
stubs his toe even more.
Up next, the Cardinals and the Seahawks. Corey's got Arizona. Rosie has Arizona. Dave, you get to go because you hate both of these teams, so no tie.
Oh God. You know what? Just because I hate the Seahawks more than, well, I had to pick Geno Smith in fantasy draft because I didn't have no fucking fantasy. It was either Daniel Jones or a ski dude. I'm gonna go with Kyle Murray. I'm gonna go with the Cardinals.
Cardinals. All right,
And
who does?
Travis has the Cardinals too.
And I got the Cardinals as well. So Tasik,
Give me the Seahawks.
he's going with the Dirty Birds of Seattle. Up next, your Sunday night game for this week. Eagles and Rams. Rams need this game to stay alive and playoff hunt, and in the division, Eagles can kind of. Both Corey and Rosie have the Eagles. Tasik, who do you have?
What?
What was the other team?
Eagles versus Rams.
Give me the Rams.
Oh, wow.
Me
Dave and Travis?
has the Eagles. Eagles.
Okay. So, like I said, there was no way I'm catching Travis this week because we pretty much agreed on every fucking game to this point. Why do me and Travis have to think alike?
I'll make the biggest game this week.
Oh, I'm gonna say this right now. If you win all your picks, Chasic, I think I'm gonna cry with laughter.
I mean,
But-
I want the Chiefs to lose. Come on, Panthers. But
No, we do not want the Panthers to win. They must suffer for eternity.
They really do.
They have done nothing wrong to you.
You know what?
Cam Newton did. Poisoned hot dogs and.
You know what North Carolina did to me.
Yeah.
But the Panthers did nothing.
They live there.
They fumbled the ball. And they fumbled the ball, walked away. Who does that in Super Bowl? He even looked at it and walked away.
Corey said
idiot.
Panthers win would be great. And he's got the Eagles. Hey, Corey. We did this a little early. I apologize in advance, but on the last game, Ravens and Chargers. Rosie's got Baltimore. This is a battle of the brothers do, as both head coaches are brothers. I am taking my mom's Ravens. Hopefully they bounce back and get a W, because this is for wild card positioning right now. Loser of this one might have some trouble getting in, but shouldn't. Winner of this one will cushion their seat a little bit better. Chasic, Ravens or Chargers?
Chargers.
What the? My mom would kick your ass.
Good.
Corey is taking the Ravens. My mom is happy you would do that. What about you, Dave and Travis?
Hold on. Travis has the Ravens, and I got the Ravens too.
All right. Corey, I did go.
I don't know why I put the Bengals.
Because you're drunk. Corey, I did go over all your NFL picks. But as for college, Corey, we have UNLV versus San Jose State, Notre Dame versus Army, USC versus UCLA, Fresno State versus Colorado State, Syracuse versus UConn, and Indiana versus Ohio State, Corey, if you wanted to make a pick on those. And because the first game on Thanksgiving, guess what? It's the Bears and Lions. That game is probably going to be a train wreck because the Chicago will get destroyed. After that, the middle game. Okay, Dave and Travis. Dave, you're in the party. What the hell?
Oh, yeah.
I'm hearing the So Bears and Lions at 12:30.
I got the Minions.
Yeah, I got, you know what I have. So Bears and Lions on Thursday. Corey has Army, USC, Fresno, and Indy of Ohio State. Second game on Thanksgiving. It's an important game. It's not for the playoffs. It's not for bragging rights. It's a Thanksgiving tank ball as the Giants take on the Cowboys. That game. You know, if I was allowed to drink, I would drink during that game because of my antibiotics, but I'm on my antibiotics for my foot, so I don't get to drink. And I'm already going to say this now. I'm not, and I'm going to say it next week. I'm not watching the first two Thanksgiving games. They're going to be, one's going to be a blowout, the other one's going to be trash.
The Pack of Dolphins gonna be boring too.
That's the only good game we got on Thanksgiving, unfortunately.
Unless Tua get injured, then be.
Oh, if he gets injured, then it's like, okay, well, I'm just gonna say this, guys.
What?
Corey's already saying Giants get the dub. We so say we don't know how Tony's gonna play. The Giants could purposely want to tank just to get a better draft pick, because they'll could get to the number one with help. Dallas needs too much help.
Who the Cowboys gonna draft? Deion Sanders' son?
No, because he's probably gonna go to the Raiders. If the Raiders can get to him, obviously. But I don't know.
Who the Cowboys pick? They have a quarterback. What would you want? You know what I mean?
I would say the running back. Oh, and Corey's already going over the picks already. We're not next week. We'll be here next Wednesday for a show. Of course, Black Friday we have Raiders and Chiefs. Sunday games of importance. Chargers and Falcons.
Yeah.
Cardinals and Vikings will be important. Seahawks and Jets is not important, but I just want to see Aaron Rodgers be miserable. Need Giants to win so we can get... Yeah, that's why... Okay, Corey wants the Giants to win because it helps the Raiders out in the draft. Rams and Saints will be for playoff spot. Eagles, Ravens. Of course, next Sunday on the 13th, the Niners take on the Bills. Dave, I apologize. Tastic left. And your Monday night game... Oh, he does that from time to time. It's okay. Next Monday night, it is the Browns and Broncos, a.k.a. crap.
No.
Cowboys running back from Boise State. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And I'll probably join that party in a minute, Tastic, because he set up another one. As far as for Week 14, just looking at the Sunday night game for that one right now is not going to change. That'll be the Chargers and Chiefs. Don't forget of Week 14, Bengals and Cowboys. You can watch that game on ESPN, ESPN2, or you can watch it on the Disney Channel and watch Bart and Homer Simpson coach the respective teams. Why, I don't know. And that's pretty much it. We will talk about more Thanksgiving stuff on Wednesday next week. Corey, thank you for stopping by. I know we did it a little bit early. Hope next week we should be starting at 8 o'clock. Hopefully we'll have everyone available at that time, because I know, Travis, you weren't feeling well, so feel better. But, Corey, thank you again for stopping by. I hope you have a good weekend, my friend. Good luck to your teams, and good luck to your teams too, Dave, and everybody else's that they're playing this week in college. All the pros. At this point, I'm just like, I'm just hoping the Irish make the playoff, because Dallas, at this point, I'm just here for the ride of hell. This is what the Broncos felt like a few years ago with Russell Wilson letting them cook.
At least your basketball team's doing good too, right? The Mavericks doing good too, right?
My Mavericks are doing pretty good, and my Penguins ain't doing bad. So,
Celtics good. They defeat the Cavaliers, so...
Yeah, clearly the Cavaliers are winning, but they had to sacrifice the Browns. But I'm going to do my coaching the Titans against the Houston Texans in a little bit. So if you guys want to see me beat up on the Houston Texans, maybe get a little bit of payback for what they did to my Cowboys, that stream will start in a little bit. But if not, everyone have a good rest of your Wednesday. Be safe. Also, don't forget, because I did text everyone, but PlayStation Store's Black Friday sale starts this Friday at 12 o'clock when it turns to noon, and that will last till December 2nd. So, if you have a PSN card, see what the sales are. You might find some good games on there for sale. But until much little bit in a while, this is the DUG signing off, saying thank you for watching. Be safe, be merry, and have a good rest of your night and a good week coming up.
You too. Good night, y'all.